we're just going to be heading into this video straight in today, okay? So what I did the previous night in order to stretch my hair out was I washed it, conditioned it, and I used some of my Aunt Jackie's flaxseed Seal It Up Hydrating Sealing Butter. It's enriched with flaxseed, shea butter, avocado, and castor oil and honey for healthy hydration to protect and style dry, brittle hair. I am absolutely loving this stuff. I'm new to it, so I'm still kind of experiencing the sealing butter, but I do have to say I've already used it like 4 times. I know that's weird for me to say I'm still new to it, but I've used it 4 times. I've used it about 4 times, and I do have to say that it feels absolutely amazing on the hair. It's not too heavy on the hair, so if you want to stretch out your hair and you need a butter that will not weigh your hair down, I would highly suggest that. What I did in the morning was I combed out my hair, and then I added the Aunt Jackie's Curl La La Defining Curl Custard. I decided to do this on dry hair because, okay, so pay attention. I decided to do this because there was a YouTuber that said you could do it on dry hair. I honestly don't think that's where I went wrong. I do think you can do this method on dry hair. We'll speak about where this went wrong a bit later, okay? So I added the Curl La La Defining Curl Custard on my dry hair, and then I did Bantu knots. In order for you to do Bantu knots, you basically just twist your hair. So you pretend as if you're doing a 2-strand twist out, right? But you do it with just your 1 finger. And instead of obviously 2 strands, you're using just your 1 hand to twist out your Bantu knot. As you can see, I tried to do it in slow motion so you guys can see. And then you twist that 1 twist into another twist. I hope that's making sense. I'm gonna just like show you a close-up of a different angle, but yeah, you just continue on twisting. I do have to say I love this Aunt Jackie's Curl La La Defining Curl Custard. It smells absolutely amazing. It is a bit of a different texture to what I'm used to, but I don't think I've actually ever used a custard, so I think that's what it is. It is very slippery, which makes it so easy to do these Bantu knots. Doing these Bantu knots was such a breeze. I mean, with the amount of, or the number of Bantu knots that I had to do in my hair, I was really glad that this curl custard made it extremely easy for me to just do that twist action. So as you can see, I've just now zoomed in to my hair. All you're doing is basically wrapping your hair around your finger and then wrapping that twist in and around itself. So you're just using your other hand to kind of secure that twist. And as you're twisting onto your hair, you kind of don't need that other hand there that's at the top. But yeah, that's how you do it. A little goes a long way. I do have to say that I may have used a bit too much product. A bit too much, but I did let my hair dry over 48 hours, so I really wasn't worried about the amount of product, and I really wanted the hair to curl because this is my first Bantu knot out ever. So yeah, that's why I probably used a little more product than I was supposed to. Also, please note, do not be like me and make your Bantu knots super tight for no reason. I did that and I don't even know why. Like, looking back, it was just, I had a headache the first night because I did them too tight. Please don't do that. Do as I say and not as I do. That's all Auntie Larina is asking for. So this was now the morning of the day after the morning. The morning of the day. This was 48 hours later. Okay. And as you can see, because my Bantu knots was so tight, I couldn't even unravel them when I first started trying to unravel my Bantu knots. Mistake number 1. Okay, we're going to be doing mistakes. We're going to be going through stages of mistakes like we did before when we failed at another hairstyle before. So yeah, listen, if you look at this first initial unraveling of the Bantu knot, look at how, oh my gosh, look at that definition. I was so excited, guys. I was like, what? Listen. Oh, look at that. Okay, mistake number 2. Stop pulling on your hair. Stop, Larina. Stop. Okay, so mistake number 1 was making the Bantu knots too tight. Okay.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason? What was the reason?
There was no reason. please, please do not feel like you have to make your Bantu knot super tight. It's very unnecessary. Step number 2 was I was not being very careful as I was twisting my Bantu knots. So there was hair that was just being tangled in my Bantu knots, which means when I was trying to unravel my Bantu knots, as you can see, there was hair from other pieces of Bantu knots getting stuck in my hair. It was just a mess, okay? Then I decided, you know what? My Bantu knots are looking a bit frizzy. Let me add some sealed up hydrating sealing butter in order to unravel. That was mistake number 17. Okay, girl, do not do that. Because what I ended up figuring out is that the sealed up butter ended up making my hair kind of wet. So there's nothing wrong with the butter itself, but it's like if I had decided to unravel my hair using water. Like, what are you doing? Why? That's just gonna uncurl the curls. So if you see product on my hair as I'm unraveling, it is not the curl lala. It is that butter that I put on my hair because I was too lazy to find an oil in order to stop the frizz from happening. So yeah, as you can see, I'm unraveling my hair and things were kind of going well, except look at this Bantu knot. Like, it was too big when I was doing it. I didn't put enough product and I kind of got lazy when it comes to the Bantu knots. So that's another thing. That was mistake number 27. Do not become lazy and make sure that your Bantu knots are the same size. Oh, girl, look at me putting that hydrating butter on there. Why am I doing that? Oh my gosh. And also, please unravel from the top of the Bantu knot. Otherwise, all you're going to do is you're going to start unraveling from the bottom, and then you're going to get stuck, and then you're going to need to use a lot of force in order for you to unravel your Bantu knot. And guess what you've done? You've just undone that curl that took you 48 hours to do. Oh my gosh. Oh no, look at, oh. Watching this just makes me want to roll up in a ball and just, oh my goodness. I feel like diving into the screen and slapping myself across the face. I couldn't get, also, problem number 6,718. I couldn't get my Bantu knots to lay how I wanted them to. Obviously, this is much easier if you do a flat twist, but I can't flat twist, so I couldn't do that. But yeah, and I'm still unraveling from the bottom. It just started going downhill from here. Oh girl, oh no, and I was just tugging on my hair. Please do not do this. Listen, I am doing this video because I do not want you doing the same mistakes that I did, because I just ended up causing knots in my hair that was very unnecessary. And you know what? There was nothing I could do to solve it. What I can say though, the things that I did right are I used the right products. Definitely, okay? When it comes to stretching out my hair the previous night, the sealed up butter, amazing. The curl lala, amazing. But the technique, off. completely off. If you're going to be unraveling, I would suggest you use an oil. If you don't want that frizz to happen, do not use any sort of butter or any sort of cream in order to unravel. That's what I find where I went wrong. And then I tried to tease the hair and it was just a mess. It was, oh my goodness. Like I said, the reason why I'm uploading this video is because I want to show you guys that, you know what, don't give up. I know there's a lot of people out there that I've seen that say, I want to relax my hair because I'm so sick and tired of it. I've tried the style, I've tried it from YouTube tutorials or Instagram tutorials. It's just not working out like the Instagrammers or the YouTubers. Listen, even we don't get it right the first time around, okay? Don't be hard on yourself. Try again. Yeah, and I've just decided I'm going to start uploading my fails just so you don't get discouraged. I mean, I've gotten to the stage after having messed up a couple of times, but we live when we learn. And guess what? I managed to do a successful twist out, and the video is going to be coming out soon. So don't forget to subscribe because I got it right. So I'm giving you this advice because I want you to see what it looks like when it fails, and then I'm going to show you what it looks like when it gets better, okay? Otherwise, I hope you guys are having a safe quarantine. I hope you're not being too hard on yourself. And I hope you subscribe before you leave, or don't. I don't know. Do whatever makes you feel happy. Thank you for watching. I'm gonna start speaking again in this video. Not on voiceover, but like speaking. Okay. And that is it, you guys. That is my Bantu knot out. First ever try. Like, I tried so hard, you guys. I put in like 2 days worth of work in order to make this work, but expectations versus reality, my babes, you know, sometimes it just doesn't work out, you know. And clearly that's what happened here. But you know what, we live and we learn. If you look at my first anything, it's been a hot mess. So we're gonna definitely try this out again before lockdown is over, and we are going to perfect it over time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. I don't know how you could, because it was a disaster, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in another video.